The surname of the noble family of Eglinton, which traces its descent from Roger de Mundegumbrie, Viscount de Hiesmes, son of Hugh de Mundegumbrie and Joceline de Beaumont, niece of Gonnera, wife of Richard, Duke of Normandy, great-grandmother of William the Conqueror. Roger de Mundegumbrie, thus nearly allied to the ruling house of Normandy, after having obtained great distinction under the Norman banner in France, accompanied his kinsman, William the Conqueror, into England, and commanded the van of the invading army at the decisive Battle of Hastings in 1066. In reward of his bravery he was, by the Conqueror, created Earl of Chichester and Arundel, and soon after of Shrewsbury. He also received from him large grants of land, becoming, in a short time, lord of no fewer than 57 lordships throughout England, with extensive possessions in Salop. Having made a hostile incursion into Wales, he took the castle of Baldwin, and gave it his own name of Montgomery, a name which both the town in its vicinity and the entire county in which it stands have permanently retained. It is not known whence the name was derived. Eustace, in his Classical Tour, Volume 1, mentions a lofty hill, called Monte Himero, not far from Loretto, and in the old ballad of Chevy Chase, the name is given as Montgomery. The first of the name in Scotland was Robert de Montgomery, supposed to have been a grandson of Earl Roger. When Walter, the son of Alan, the first High Steward of Scotland, whose castle of Oswestry was in the vicinity of Shrewsbury, came to Scotland to take possession of several grants of land which had been conferred upon him by David I, Robert de Montgomery was one of the barons who accompanied him from Wales, and received from him the manor of Eglinton, in the county of Renfrew. This was for 2 centuries the chief possession of the Scottish section of the Montgomerys, and still remains their property undiminished as at first. Robert de Montgomery is a witness to the foundation charter of Walter, the High Steward, to the monastery of Paisley in 1160, and to other charters between that year and 1175. He died about 1177. In the Ragman roll appear the names of John de Montgomery, and his brother, Merthor, as among the barons who swore fealty to Edward I. in 1296. The former is designated of the county of Lanark, which then comprehended the county of Renfrew. The latter was the reputed ancestor of the Montgomerys of Thornton. Sir John Montgomery, the 7th Baron of Eaglesham, one of the heroes of the Battle of Otterburn, married Elizabeth, only daughter and sole heiress of Sir Hugh de Eglinton, justiciary of Lothian, and niece of Robert II, and obtained with her the baronies of Eglinton and Ardrossan. He was the ancestor of the Earls of Eglinton, as mentioned under that title, where the lineage of that noble family has been already given.